and he'll fix it. And then what they'll do is they will do an experiment and take your car to another car dealership and see if that a different car dealership will say anything differently about your car. And these they will pull all kind of shit out their ass, man, just to charge you for a car that's already been fixed. So not only are the parts and the labor is damn near becoming unaffordable, but and I'm gonna say it straight out, they fucking you people over, man. The mechanics will fuck you over, or they would cause something wrong with your car in order for you to come back to fix it, man. Shit, I remember I got my control arms done at one point, man, and I went back to the dealership. I'm like, yo, like, what's wrong, man? Like, my car feels shaky, it feels all weird and shit like that. And they told me, well, you didn't get in alignment. So I'm like, yeah, yo, y'all are mechanics, man. Y'all supposed to hit me up and tell me that, hey, we didn't did all this to your control arms. You're gonna need an alignment. But they knew that just by doing that I would have ended up having to go back and get the alignment and get new tires, man. You know, not everybody know. Not everybody are fucking practitioners on cars and shit, man. You know, I was just barely learning on cars and shit. But I ended up having to go back and get new tires and get an alignment. So they would do shit purposely to have you come back for the car repair, man. So not only is the insurance and the car repairs and all that shit is expensive, but just dealing with certain dealerships you have to be careful with, especially if you got insurance that can cover that shit. So it says both new and used car prices rose to record highs during the pandemic. See, and that's why the scripture says measure the times diligently in itself, because if you seeing these things that's taking place in the world, you know we're getting close and close to getting the hell out of America, to getting out of this place, so the Lord can bring a new heavens and a new earth, like it tells you in the book of Revelations and Isaiah. When you go into the book of Isaiah, matter of fact, let's draw that real quick. Lucky. Right, so let me get this in the book of Isaiah. I gotta wait for the app to pull up. But when you go into the book of Isaiah, I think that's Isaiah 65 and like 23. It tells you that a new heavens and a new earth. Let me see. 65 and new wine. 65 and 17, my bad. So it says, for behold, I created new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come into mind. And the same thing says in the Revelations, man, that the Lord is gonna what? He's gonna create a new heavens and a new earth, man. So all these things are taking place because the Lord is about to bring in a new heavens and a new earth. Now, the new heavens is gonna be the rulership, because the Lord is gonna put the rulership back in order, man, which is gonna be given unto the righteous, right? And the new earth, which will be here, which is gonna be the kingdom, right? And these nations are gonna build it just for us, just for the elect. Right? So let me go back to this article. So it says, both new and used car prices rose to record highs during the pandemic. It says, as the car industry was experiencing supply chain disruptions and chip shortages. I believe they just built a chip company out here in the They just built a new chip company out here in Arizona, man, because they're running on a chip shortage, man. That's why, if I recall, man, they said that there was gonna be a slow processing of new cars coming in or new phones. I forget. I gotta look it back up. But because of the chip shortage, and they need the chips, man. They need the chips for the cars, man, because the chips are computerized, right? This is how they read this is how, the car runs. I mean, now in these days, because it all runs digitally, man. So it says both new and used car prices rose to record highs during the pandemic as the car industry was experiencing supply chain disruptions and chip shortages. Since 2020, new car prices have risen by 30%. It says, according to data shared by AI car shopping app Copilot with Newsweek. So cars are getting too expensive to even afford, man. The insurance, right? The car repairs, it's just all getting too expensive to afford. So there's less cars going out, man. So that's why the dealerships have to close their doors, man, because people aren't buying the damn cars, right? And you also have more people saving money, man. You have people that's saving money, and what happens to the economy when people are saving money is a deflation. A deflation is when the product that's on the shelves are not being sold. So they have too much product on the shelves that's not going out. The only way they can get it to sell is to lower the prices on the product. So, and then you're going to start seeing what? You're going to start seeing more percentages on the product. 20% down, 40% down, 75%, right? Which is not going to make the company the money, because when you set up a company, the whole point of a company is to profit off of what you're trying to sell. So let's say if you go buy something, because a lot of people do this on Amazon, they purchase some product, whether if it's shoes, clothes, soap or whatever to clean your body, shampoo. They purchase those things, then they sell them at a higher price, and that's how you make a profit off of it. But if people can't afford it, then you're gonna be screwed. Then you're gonna have a lot of product on the shelf that can't go out. Now you got to put a damn percentage on it. Hey, now we're selling 75% down. You're not gonna make any money off that, man. You're not really gonna profit off of it. And the whole point of is profiting. That's why, again, a lot of businesses are shutting down because they can't profit. So, even going for the construction companies, man, they can't get enough material. That's why I went into it last week on Saturday, that they having to slow down a lot of projects due to the lack of material, that they can't get to the product. That's why you got the projects. That's why you have what they call back orders, man. They got a lot of shit ordered on the computer that cannot come through. So when they got a lot of material ordered on the computer that can't go through, then that project that they doing have to come to a stop until they can actually get the product in. So it's getting bad out here, man. It's getting bad out here, man. And it's beautiful, man. That's why you got to stay up to date with the times, man. You got to stay up to date with what's going on, because look, we getting out of here, man. Things are only going to get worse, and it's not going to get better, man. The Lord have set it up to where this kingdom is about to be destroyed. This is what's coming, man. This kingdom is going to be destroyed, and it's going to be destroyed from the inside out, man. It reminds me of, and I brought it up before, that movie Troy, man. The only way they were able to destroy Troy, right, was from the inside out. They had to get inside to destroy it, man. And that's what your leaders are doing, is that they're getting these immigrants inside to destroy this place, right? So it says within the same time frame, used car prices have jumped by 38%. And in 2023, a year during which inflation slowed down to the point that the Federal Reserve decided to stop hiking rates, new car prices rose by 1% to an average of $50,364, while used car prices fell by only 2% to an average of $31,030. Right? So let's get into the scripture right here. Let's get into this real quick. It's a lot. I gotta wait for the app to pull up. All right, calm. 2nd Ezra 9:1. 2nd Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the times diligently in itself, and when thou see a part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he have made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. That always remind me of Isaiah the 46th chapter, the 10th verse, that the end is declared from the beginning, man. Because everything that's set up is set up for the kingdom to come. It's set up for the rulership of Yahweh Shah. All these things are happening for that purpose, man. Right? That's why you got all these things going on in the world today, just for the purpose of the kingdom of Yahweh Shah to come into play. Going back into 2nd Ezra, the 4th chapter, the 28th and 29th verse. Right? The evil is sown, but not have yet passed away. So it says, for as light that is all made in the world has a beginning and an end, and an end is manifest. Going into Ezekiel the 7th chapter. The end is manifest, man. We see the end. That's why you got to pay attention to the fucking times. These people ain't worried about that, man. They worry about having fun and going to party and having meetups and drinking and smoking and shit, man. Like, these people ain't ready for what's to come, man. You got other nations telling their people to get ready, man. Telling their people to start preparing for a blackout, start preparing for war, start getting ready for all these things that take part in the earth. And these people are more concerned about just getting a damn job and trying to find that American dream for some of them, right? For the blind, for those that don't know what's going on, right? And a lot of you are just still trying to reach for something that ain't there anymore. That's why the scriptures tell you that you shall, it says chasing a dream. It's like, what is that? Sirach. It says chasing a dream is like chasing a shadow on a wall, man. The American dream is done. We just went into that earlier. It's done. Millennials know it's done, right? Gen Z know it's done. But a lot of you ignorant ass people don't understand that it's done. You still trying to reach for it. You still trying to go for it. And it's not there, man. It's just too expensive. That shit, if you want it, man, you really gonna have to do some things to get it, man. A lot of you women, because right now they're saying on average, women are buying houses more than men. Well, look, when you have an OnlyFans page, I'm pretty sure you are capable of buying a house. I'm pretty sure you really are. If you selling sex for money, I'm pretty sure you're able to do that. Go work like a fucking man and see if you're going to be able to do that. Right? Go work like a damn man. Go work a regular fucking 9-to-5 job. I bet your ass won't be able to buy no house, man. I bet you won't be able to achieve that, man. Because you won't get paid enough to do that shit. But yeah, you could get on the internet all day and shake your ass and sell sex, and you gonna get the money for it, man. That was a girl that said she made over, $200,000 in a month, man, or less than that. Right, because you selling sex. That's why women are being able to buy homes and men are not. Because we out here working jobs that we ain't getting paid enough to buy homes, man. It's only understandable, right? It says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end. And this is Esau's end, man. We're at the end of his kingdom, the end of his society. We're at the end of you bug out women running around here half naked, doing whatever the hell you want to do. We're at the end of you niggas out here being bugged out, smoking weed all day, getting gold teeth all in your damn mouth, fucking piercings from head to toe, tattoos from head to toe. We're at the end of all this wickedness that's going on in the world, man. The Lord is about to put a stop to this shit, man. The Lord is about to put a stop to this shit. And we can see that, man, because right now the Lord is working on the minds of the kings of the earth. Right? And what they're doing, they're preparing to go out. They're preparing for war, man. All you hearing right now is the start of World War III, man. That's what you hearing right now, man. It says, for like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. It says, even so the times also, the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works, and the endings and effects and signs. And we see these signs, man. We see these signs that are happening. We see the end that is coming to this society. Amos 9:8. For what the scriptures say, for the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, and he will destroy it off the face of the earth. The Lord is going to destroy this place, man. Yeah, bugged out people walking around here just saying a bunch of nonsense, right? And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works. And the scripture says, I will judge you whether if your works be what if your works be righteous, or what if your works be good? I mean, Salakia. What if your work be good or evil? Going into the book of Ecclesiastes, right? So we're going to get this, and then we're going to end it from here. It says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by his faith whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the sad perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. And Salakia, for because I wanted to go back into that Revelations 13, but you know, the Spirit just had me in different topics and everything like that. But Lord willing, is edifying. I like to say Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shah, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakaha, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. I like to say Shalom.